Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is a fun time of year, mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Big Daddy is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Young, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. And Lillard kicks to Junior. Hartenstein with the screen for Junior. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Williams.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
Young against Lillard. Young passes to Big Daddy. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Well, that's why they're called free throws. And it seemed like with each miss, their confidence took a hit. It's just too hard to overcome that.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. That's a 2 from Lillard.
Yeah, this team really relies on Harris defensively as well, using his length to alter shots. He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Junior kicks to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Avdia can't hit.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Harris passes to Wembanyama. Now Young. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. San Antonio again missing.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Here's Avdia.
With his height and instincts, rim protection comes easy for Wembanyama.
And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Lillard against Young. Shoots. And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Young. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Williams sets a screen for Junior. Lillard from outside. A rebound by the Spurs.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Lillard. Young for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Hartenstein's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Williams. Out left to the wing. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the layup's good off the glass.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
To get loud for your Blazer dancer.
Some numbers for Denny Abdia. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
Well, he is consistently stringing great performances together, and when he gets cooking, just keep giving him the ball.
So they take the lead.
Well, you can't give Tobias Harris that look from beyond the arc.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Outside, Avdia. Lets it go with a three. Lillard misses.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
On its way from Young for two. Misses the step-back jump shot. Here's Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one misses. San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. They grabbed their own miss. Wembanyama hits the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Bogdanovich against Lillard. Hartenstein, he can't get it to go. Good defense by Wembanyama. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Young taking his time here. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Now, how about Trae Young from close range? And this guy is such an impressive all-around scorer.
Pass to Junior. Hartenstein with the screen for Junior. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now a look at the stats for Yusuf Nurkic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Harris. Thomas comes in for Bogdanovich. And Rollins subbed in for Young. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves and the timing too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Cornette's checked in. Trailblazers on D, trailing by 5.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Out to the wing. Here's Junior. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks, Kevin. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Lakers front office making things happen. They've landed Jalen Williams, and obviously with his versatility, J-Dub should be able to fit on any team. He's a two-way terror, the 7'2" wingspan, and what that represents with his ability to switch defensively is very, very impactful. This move is as close to a plug-and-play type of scenario as you'll see.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the report. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Portland.
At the line for one.
And that one misses.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Back to Thompson, looking to end the run. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Spurs leading by 6. Here's Rollins. Still yet to score. Outside Thomas. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Can't hit from in close. Rollins against Simon. Nurkic setting the pick for Simon. From deep, Herter.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Pass to Cornette. Thomas dishes to Barnes. Now Cornette. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers stunt team. Here they come, man. At that time, we need you to make some noise for your Trailblazers stunt team.
Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Here's Tomlin, defended by Wembanyama. Simons against Thomas. Thompson for the triple. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Herter, that's a two-pointer. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Barnes outside. It's Thomas, high post. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Rollins the pass to Thomas. Wembanyama with it. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
And a big man who moves like a guard, Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Simons kicks to Thompson. Misses the three. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
.55 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Rollins. Outside for Thomas. It's up a three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 8. Fires for three. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Thomas gets the bucket.
Well, the moment that ball is headed towards Thomas, he has one thing on his mind.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Takes a three. That doesn't go either for Thomas. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 11. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
Avdia out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Junior. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Big Daddy passes to Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And here is Simons. Still without a basket. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, unlimited range and a pure stroke right there by Simons.
Harris outside. Pass to Big Daddy. Young in the corner. Avdia against Harris. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 10. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The Big Daddy passes to Barnes. Young left side. Over Junior. And it comes off the front of the rim. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now Simons. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Inside, here's Rollins. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Pass to Junior. Back to Simons. Portland again missing. San Antonio leading by 10. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you, Kevin.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Trailblazers. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for San Antonio. And here are the Trailblazers now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Lobbed up there for Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Junior. Hartenstein with the screen on Young. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That is tough action to stop. Hartenstein is a great screener and mobile enough to make you pay.
Here's Big Daddy to the middle. It's deflected. Now here's Barnes. And Young kicks to Barnes. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Junior. His last outing with 20 points. Avdia with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Here's Avdia. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Here's Barnes, and the Spurs scoring again.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Junior the pass to Lillard. And it's off from three-point range.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Here's Big Daddy. He's defended by Hartenstein. From the wing, it's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Williams. In the corner, it's Junior. Lillard outside. He doesn't hit that one. Ready by Bogdanovic. Harris kicks to Young. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Williams. Young against Avdia. Pass to Big Daddy. No good from the wing. Trailblazers trail by 14. Junior the pass to Avdia. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Young with the drive. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, he's a big guy, but he's also very athletic. Hartenstein playing well above the rim.
And it's Big Daddy missing. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 10-point game. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Throw good, Damian Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. Thompson outside, three-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's Bogdanovich finds Wembanyama. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Thompson surveying the floor. Lillard outside. Offline with his three.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Picked him clean. Thomas with the steal. Pass to Cornette. Thompson against Bogdanovich. Wembanyama passes to Cornette. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Lillard dishes to Thompson. Over Young. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Spurs leading by 11. Over Thompson. Young, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting like 21% from the field so far. Here's the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Young in the corner.
2 minutes.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Young. Over Thompson. Off the left rim and out. And for Portland, they're shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. 1:30 left in the first half of the game.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Wembanyama sets a screen for Young. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Well, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range look, Lillard has no problem taking advantage.
Young outside. Wembanyama high post. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Trailblazers trail by 9. Pass to Herter. A three-pointer, no good. The Spurs shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Thomas gets the bucket.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
24 seconds left in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard with it. He's got 10. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trey.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Hornets, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama is out there with Big Daddy. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Harris. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. Back to Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. And he sinks the second. San Antonio leading by 10. Young passes to Bogdanovich. To the paint, here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Trailblazers shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Over in the corner, Lillard. And the 3 off target. And San Antonio shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Got that one up quick. Big Daddy's got his first basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Jr. with it. He's against Young. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Spurs making a change here. Collins is checked in. Pass to Big Daddy. Collins against Lillard. Here's Big Daddy. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. No good on the three. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Lillard for the three. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 13 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. A pull-up. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Bogdanovich passes to Rollins. And here is Harris. And here's Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Avdia. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Junior throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
5 to shoot. Wembanyama high post. He's against Hartenstein. Trailblazers trail by 7 from 15 feet away. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
And no matter who it is, you can't give anyone that much room for mid-range.
Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. The Spurs also with the sub. Barnes, he's checked in for Harris.
One shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Blazers fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers record dance team.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity strike. And Fernie Simons, 4th.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's a leader and as consistent as they get.
Avdia with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Simons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
The first free throw is good. One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
And Simons drops them both. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your four teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Rollins the pass to Barnes. Wembanyama high post. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Simons with the screen for Junior. Off on the layup.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Avdia against Barnes. Three-pointer, Simons. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Rollins. Pass to Wembanyama. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Here's Junior. Out of the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. The kick out to Simons. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Spurs with some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Big Daddy. And Thomas subbed in for Bogdanovich. Rollins, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Thomas for three. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Simons. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Thompson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Simons. Wembanyama with the rebound. Thomas kicks to Cornette. Here's Wembanyama. And he banks in the lane. Wembanyama has got 23 points.
And their defense has been significantly worse since halftime. They are going to have to make some adjustments.
Herder against Rollins. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. A 12-point game. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Guys?
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Now, here's Nurkic. He's guarded closely. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Thomas finds Wembanyama. Thomas sets a screen for Wembanyama. Back to Thomas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Herder passes to Simons. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Cornette. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Rollins. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And Simons, here we go. Off with the layup. Spurs leading by 16. Here's Rollins. Pass to Wembanyama. Great pass to set up the layup. Wembanyama has got 27 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Simons kicks to Thompson. Portland again missing.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Thomas passes to Rollins. Now Wembanyama. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 29.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Outside, Simon. First 3-pointers off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Wembanyama outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Junior's out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Tomlin in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Hartenstein with a screen on Harris. Avdia gets the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Wembanyama over Hartenstein. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the free throw, no good. Trailblazers trail by 19. Avdia, the pass to Junior. Williams has a screen for Junior. And Thomas over to help. Williams kicks to Lillard. From outside, off the mark. And so Young will bring it up for San Antonio. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Goes up the baseline. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Avdia dishes to Williams. Good.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Harris a screen on Lillard. Thomas inside, covered by Lillard. Thomas passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Junior kicks to Lillard. From 11 feet away, tried to bank it in, but he misses. San Antonio leading by 19. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. Young's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That one falls.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Young finds Thomas. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, Junior. Lillard, right side. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Now, here's Junior. Lets it go from deep. Lillard misses. San Antonio leading by 17. Young passes to Wembanyama. Good on the bucket. 35 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Hartenstein with the screen for Junior. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Wembanyama. Over Lillard. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 19. Junior with it. Williams passes to Avdia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Junior the pass to Hartenstein. Outside Thomas. It's Young on the wing and stolen by Lillard. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. San Antonio leading by 19 points. Outside Thomas. Pass to Big Daddy. Here's Wembanyama. Count it, good. Wembanyama's got 39.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Junior with it. Thomas is there. And that one's good, Junior.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Young left side. Looking to end his cold spell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
That free throw good from Young. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries. He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
And they'll get another chance. Big Daddy gets an open look and hits.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Knocked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Wembanyama. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And here's Young from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, this is one of the most fearless perimeter shooters in this league. Trae Young has the ultimate green light.
Williams passes to Lillard. Good. A nice assist for Williams.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Bogdanovich finds Wembanyama. Young with no one around. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Wow, great equalizer there from Young. He has the answer for that 3.
On the wing, Williams. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. That one drops for him.
Work that one inside nicely.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Harris. To the middle. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Avdia, the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Harris against Avdia. Harris kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Big Daddy. 4 on the shot clock. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Lillard. A three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 8 here in the quarter.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Back to Young. Pass to Big Daddy. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Big Daddy missing. Trailblazers trail by 20. Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Wembanyama. Hartenstein passes to Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard outside. Crane from outside.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so that move down hard.
Watch out below.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Harris. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Hartenstein with the screen for Lillard. He drills the 3. They lead by 14. Taken away by Williams. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the shot will go down. Here's San Antonio. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Williams against Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.